Hello healers and health seekers, it's me, Ichota, healing with medical medium information for 31 months now. And if you want to know what I am healing from, it is in the description box below. There are lots of links that take you to my story and different playlists on my channel and my blog and all kinds of good stuff. Well, guess what? It's time for another What's Up Wednesday. And today's What's Up Wednesday. I love you too, Pendleton. This is Pendleton. He's my lovey kitty. My lovey. Today's What's Up Wednesday. I was gonna do a video recap with my husband, a cleanse recap, and I really did want to do it that way. That was my plan, and it just did not work out, and it's getting a little too far away from the cleanse for me to not do the recap. I want to do it while the cleanse is still fresh in my mind and in my experience, and I'm still right in the post-cleanse glow or feeling or experience. So I decided to do the post-cleanse recap myself today as a What's Up Wednesday, and hopefully if he does it again with me next time, he'll be the recap. That's the fan from the space heater. It's cold today, extra cold outside, so just please bear with the fan, because if it wasn't on, it would be so freezing in here. Okay, so my experience with the cleanse. Oh my goodness. I wanted to do an extra recap because I noticed that days 10 and 11 were, it's like the cleanse was sort of still happening. It was that post-cleanse where Anthony William does recommend medical medium. He does recommend doing still the liver rescue morning, and so I did that, but I started my supplements back. That was the difference. And then I did still have the liver rescue applesauce, and I had lots of more steamed Brussels sprouts. I'm telling you, I can't get enough of those. And that was day 10. And then day 11, I had, he's licking me, and it tickles. It's really sweet. Day 11, I had the Foods in My Kitchen recipe that I talked about, of those wraps that I was making for my son while we were doing the cleanse, and they smelled so good. They did not disappoint. Oh my gosh, they tasted so good too. My son kept asking for them. He wanted more of them on day 10. We had run out of the ones we made. And I said, well, I'm not going to make them today, but I'll make them tomorrow. And so I made them on day 11. And he and I, that was yesterday, and he and I basically ate them all day. And oh my gosh, this made it even like so much better. I made it with there's a recipe for Thai chili sauce that goes with the cauliflower sushi. And I used the Medical Medium Liver Rescue book, and I used that Thai chili sauce recipe. I didn't care for it with the sushi, to be honest, but I knew it was going to be good on something else, and so I just saved it. And I want to have it over, someone had done this and it looked really good to me. I want to have it over sweet potato noodles with vegetables. But I thought, let me see what it tastes like in this wrap. I feel like it's going to taste good. Oh my gosh, it was so good. So what I did is I put the Thai chili sauce in. I put a layer of spinach, a layer of lettuce, some carrots, some cucumbers, red pepper, like all these vegetables, really yummy. Wrapped it all up. Oh my gosh. The only thing that would have made it better was sprouts. It was so good. I just didn't have any sprouts. I haven't made any in a while. So I haven't sprouted any in a while, grown any. So, oh my God, I highly recommend it. I highly recommend it. It's so delicious. So that's what my son and I ate yesterday, kind of all day. I did have the liver rescue applesauce and the liver rescue morning also yesterday. So that was my day 11, but I added those wraps in, and so good. And my husband was so happy because when he came home from work, they were already made, and all he had to do was put his together with whatever he wanted in it, and he enjoyed them too. That will be a staple recipe in our household from now on. The Foods in My Kitchen. I don't know what they're called. They're made with besan flour and but we used garbanzo bean flour because it's what we had. And they're wraps. And oh my gosh, just you can find them on her Instagram. It's really good. So that was our food yesterday. What I noticed when I looked back on day 9, I noticed that even though it was a really hard for me day, juice-wise, like day 10, I felt great. I felt really good. I definitely was still, my liver was moving stuff out, and it yesterday too and today, like it's still going. I mean, all those Brussels sprouts and apples definitely help. I did also have steamed Brussels sprouts yesterday for lunch before I made the wraps, because I just can't get enough. I just keep making them every day. Can't help it. Yesterday I didn't feel as good, but my husband and I had an argument in the morning, and it just kind of set the tone for the rest of my day, and I was really emotional all day, and so it was not good, but my energy was okay. I was able to make food. Physically I felt okay. It was just emotionally I was going through it. And also day 9, which I think I was too brain fogged sort of to realize at the time, but like looking back on day 9, I realized that I just was very mindful in everything that I did, and everything was just so like a part of it, like a ritual, and just noticing those places where instead of getting irritated, I just stopped and like let it go. I just sighed to sort of, it's like the sigh let it out of my body, like, okay. And then just, I moved on because I was like, no, I am focused on my liver today. I am doing this detox. I'm going to make these juices. And that was all I had space for in my awareness and to give my energy to. And quite honestly, that was really powerful. As brain fogged as I was, and as kind of low energy as I was as the day progressed, that was really powerful. And I am now in a space where I'm really looking forward to doing more rounds of this cleanse. Like I almost want to just call these 3 days, like, you know, the first 3 days of round 2, but I'm not sure if I'm prepared food-wise to do that. I think actually we might have all the ingredients for at least the next day, and if Josh isn't doing the cleanse with me on the second round, it'll be a lot easier to get the groceries because we don't have to get as many. And I don't know, I'm not sure. I have till the end of tonight to decide if I'm just going right into round 2. The other option is Lauren Henry Health is doing hers starting the 11th, and she's on Instagram, and so people are just jumping in with her and doing that as well. I could do it with her. So I'm not sure, but I really am keen to do the second round. The other thing is, remember I said that I did a weight at the beginning. Well, I took a weight at the end, and you guys, I lost 9 pounds. Now, I don't generally talk about weight on my channel because that's not the focus. That is a happy side effect of healing, is that my weight will normalize over time. It is, but I don't want to make it the focus. It's not a weight loss channel, it's a healing channel. I want the focus to be healing, so I just don't talk about it. It's also, you know, it's also a kind of a tender issue for women, and maybe for men too, who struggle with weight issues, and I am going to make a video about it, but I haven't yet. So I just really haven't talked about it because I haven't broken the dam. And yes, I have, previous to this cleanse, lost weight on the medical medium lifestyle for sure. It's been a very slow process. But this time, during the cleanse, maybe too because I did take a weight before and after, so I could see the results immediately. And the one thing about weight is it's something measurable, because I understand that with dermatoxins coming out of my skin and the size of my body, like, you can't always see the healing that goes on, right? Like it's underneath, it's in the layers of the liver, and it's in your energy levels, and you can't like see that like so much as you can see weight, and you can see the skin stuff. It's still healing even though it does come out on my skin a lot, but that's a part of it, my liver kind of dumping toxins. So it's something measurable. So that was really interesting to see. And I do actually notice, because I have edema in my feet, and I do notice that that is slightly lessened, so that's good. My lymphatic system is a bit sluggish and it needs help, and it's getting there. It's all getting there. Everything is healing over time. It really takes time. I cannot emphasize enough to everyone who might be watching and wondering, why isn't this symptom moving, or why isn't this symptom moving? And it just takes time. In my case, I had 44 years of toxins. I came into this world with a baby liver. My mom told me I was jaundiced at birth. Well, jaundice means you have a baby liver. A baby liver is a liver that is already full of toxins. The second you come out of the birth canal, you're already there. It grew in utero with toxins in it, and it was already overloaded with toxins. So I have 44 years plus that accumulated toxins when I started this journey. That's not going to leave my body in like 3 months or a year or even 2 years. That stuff takes a long time. The liver has to get it safely out of your body. It has to remove it safely from your body, which means it has to do it in very small increments in ways that are safe, that don't end up hurting you. And that's a big job for the liver. Our livers are really superheroes. Oh, okay. You guys, if you have not listened, I'm going to tear up just talking about it. I'm not even kidding. If you have not listened to Medical Medium's radio show on the emotional liver that he just did it this Monday, it is up on SoundCloud now. I will put a link to it below in the description box. Listen, if you have not listened to that show, please do yourself a favor and listen to that show. It is powerful, powerful stuff. I have listened to it twice now. He put it out on Monday. Today's Wednesday. I have listened to it twice. And I cried both times. I don't even know what to tell you about it. It's just a powerful show about how our livers work for us and how emotions get trapped in our livers. And I could not possibly do it justice. You need to go listen to the show, so I won't say any more about it other than it is so powerful. If you have not listened, do yourself a favor and listen to that show. Oh my gosh. And if you have listened to it, what did you think? What struck you the most, and what did you feel when you listened to it? Because I was just in tears sobbing. Now, I am somebody who wears my heart on my sleeve, but a couple other people posted about it on Instagram and they said they were crying too, so I know I'm not the only one who was really deeply moved by that show. Plus, Anthony told a story from his childhood and he got emotional, so how can you not? I'm tearing up just thinking about it. I can't even. It's such a good show. So as we're dumping that stuff, as our livers are removing those things, that stuff comes up too. Like the emotions that were in there, that comes up and we feel it. And that can be intense, which is a lot of, I think, that's some of the emotional stuff that happens in the liver rescue cleanse. But I am ready to do it again because I felt so good on day 10 and I really could feel what was coming up and moving. And just in case you hear the licking sounds, that's Muffin. She is chewing on her stuffed dog. I've always got Muffins the pug and Pendleton the cat in here with me when I do videos because they really are insistent about accompanying me. So it's never quiet in the background of my videos, is it? Hopefully you don't mind. Anyway, I just really felt that it was such a profound experience. And when I think about what the liver is doing, I just want to help it. I want to help my liver to get those toxins safely out of me. I want to help my liver so that it can do its job the way it needs to do its job, and it can be clear and free to process what I put into it, my body, and to distribute the nutrients accordingly, and all of the other jobs that it has. And I just feel really strongly that I want to do that. And not forgetting, I almost kind of forgot until the last couple of days, the meditation. I did every day, I did the Angels of Order and asked them to bring order to my liver. I did that every day, but I forgot the part where he said, you know, to put your hands on your liver and to send love to your liver and to do that meditation. Go look in the liver rescue book. It's in the liver rescue book with the 369 cleanse. And I sort of forgot to do that except the last couple of days. And doing that exercise was really profound. And I've been still doing it since when I remember to do it. And it just makes me feel more like I understand what my liver is going through, and I just want to help it, and I just want to give it the best tools I can. And so I love eating the apples and the Brussels sprouts on the off days, but I feel like, it's not enough. I need to do another round of the cleanse. I want to do more for it. I want to do more for my liver, and which obviously extends to doing more for myself. It's a great act of self-love to do the cleanses and to give yourself that gift. So I really, really appreciate the Liver Rescue book and the profound amount of information. And to think that the amount of information in the Liver Rescue book, which is a big, thick, dense book, full of information, just packed full of new information that you've never heard anywhere else before or read anywhere else before, is just scratching the surface of what there is to know about the human body. It's just mind-blowing to me. It's amazing. When I go back through it and I'm taking notes, and honestly each day of the Liver Rescue cleanse, I would go into the book and I would read that day of the cleanse again, not just from the chart, but like all the text in the chapter around it, because it's not just the chart of what to do, there's like all this information around it about what you really want to be focusing on, and it's just a lot. Like each day I had to go in and read again, and I don't mind doing that, because if I read the information more slowly, I take it into my being. I'm not just glossing over it and skimming it and like having some cursory understanding of it. I'm really understanding the information, and that's really important to me. I have been studying at Medical Medium University for 31 months now, and that means something to me, and I don't need some diploma or something. Like, what I get out of it is just, I get healing, and I get such a deeper understanding of the information, and I get to help other people by answering questions and help my family, because I really do understand what's going on when something happens. I don't panic, I don't worry, I don't stress, I don't live in fear about what's going on with my body, because I understand now. Nothing in my 44 years before that ever gave me, that level of calm and comfort and knowing and knowledge and wisdom. I never had that before, ever, with any modality I used, ever. Even massage therapy, which is one of my favorite things in the world, is getting a massage. I love it. You want to give me a good gift? Give me a massage certificate. Like, that's the greatest thing somebody could give me, is a massage. That is my favorite, but it didn't give me understanding. It didn't take away my fear. Yes, it definitely calmed me down while I was having a massage, at least with a good massage therapist. I have had almost exclusively good massages in my life. I have definitely had a couple that I was like, no. It is important to have a good practitioner, so important. But even massage therapy never gave me that kind of comfort and that kind of peace in my soul. And the medical medium information does. It really, oh my gosh. And you guys, obviously, I live, breathe, eat, sleep this information. I am always taking it in and thinking about it, and I'm reading something every day, or listening to his radio shows, reading blog posts, reading stuff on Instagram from people who are healing and from him. And I am surrounded. My whole Instagram feed and my Facebook feed are all medical medium information in some way, shape, or form. A lot of it's recipes. A lot of it is people who make amazing food that is compliant and fits within the guidelines, and that's, a lot of it's recipes. But that makes me feel good too. I'm like, oh, this looks good, I'm gonna make this, and then I add to my repertoire and stuff like that. So I have a couple of recipes I need to post too. I am behind on that. With all the videos about the cleanse and doing the cleanse, I just haven't really been able to do anything else. So that's what I wanted to tell you. I just wanted to tell you post cleanse is, yeah, day 9 was hard with the juicing. Honestly, it was hard, and I will happily do it again because every other day and every other part of it was so worth it. Even day 9 was really so worth it because it really gave me like such a new level of, I guess, of realizing what I'm capable of. You know, like I can do this. I can do anything for one day. I can do this. It's okay. And not being panicked or afraid, or I don't know, not having any of those feelings. Just being like, it's fine. Like, I'm fine and it's fine. And being able to go through it. Just being able to go through it. Like, I can do this. I can do it again. One day. That's just no big deal. And it's such a short cleanse, and so you do kind of want to, it's like I definitely noticed day 10 and day 11, like I don't want to be done with the cleanse. I want to keep doing the cleanse. The other cleanse was the 28-day cleanse is 28 days, and so you don't feel like you're done until it's a month, and then the thyroid healing cleanse is 90 days, and so you don't feel it. It's like, no, a cleanse should be longer, which it's great that it's short because then you do have the option to stop after 9 days and give yourself a rest and, you know, eat some foods that you've been wanting to eat, like those wraps, oh my gosh, or loop right back into it, or do it every month, which is my plan, but I'm seeing that I really have a strong pull to do it again, so I'm probably just gonna maybe do it again. Because the great thing is because you're kind of easing out of it, day 10 and day 11, you really could easily just loop right back into it, because it's like day 1, 2, and 3, it's not that different, because you're still eating all the liver healing foods, really. So I don't know, I literally still don't know, like, as of this video, if I'm gonna just hop right into round 2, or if I'll wait till the 11th and do it with Lauren's group, or if I'll wait whatever the proper amount of time is, like until the beginning of next month or whatever. I don't want to wait that long. I don't want to wait that long to do it. I just want to keep loving my liver and see what happens. Like, what happens if you love your liver every day for a month or 2 months or 3 months? Like, oh my gosh, the healing. Because in the book he does say that, like, you can just keep doing rounds of this cleanse to give your liver like really profound deep healing. And I'm like, oh, maybe I could do that. Maybe I am ready. And that's the beauty with it just being 9 days. Like, you can stop anytime, you can give yourself a rest anytime. But really days 1, 2, and 3 are a rest from the cleanse, in my opinion. It's not so different. Today I did have my heavy metal detox smoothie instead of the liver rescue smoothie. And I have not decided yet what I'm having for lunch, but I know it's going to involve steamed Brussels sprouts. It's probably going to be a salad and steamed Brussels sprouts. I'm just laughing because I just love them so much. I can't stop. And I don't feel bad about it. I mean, how great is it to have a food that you just crave and crave and crave and you want to eat and eat copious amounts of, and it's perfectly okay. It's like, oh, that's, not only is that okay, it's actually really good because it's really good for my liver and it's really good for my body. Are you kidding? When does that happen? So I think you can probably tell that I'm feeling pretty good about things. Like, yeah, and who doesn't want to keep feeling like this? I mean, what? This is fantastic. So I really just wanted to share that with all of you. I felt like it's really important to share the sort of after cleanse experience, because you kind of still are cleansing and you still are having the effects and you still are freshly thinking about, like, looking back on the cleanse and thinking, honestly for me, thinking about how powerful it was and thinking how, yeah, I wanna do this again because it was good. I'm pretty sure Josh won't be doing it again with me this time, but he did say he would do it again at a different time. So you're just gonna be seeing me and maybe the animals. As you can hear, Muffins is behind the camera just snoring away on the bed. They're both just sleeping right now, curled up. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. Okay. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up below. Thank you for staying with me on this journey. Thank you for joining me on this journey. You can subscribe to my channel by hitting that subscribe button. You can ding the bell next to it if you want to be notified when I post a new video. I don't know why I pointed over there. That's like, I'm pointing to the plush. It's next to the subscribe button. That's where I should point, down here. Anyway, I love you so, 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 so much, my healers and health seekers. Please stay curious. Blessings on your continued healing journey, and you remember that you can heal. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.